How can I import an existing VBox virtual machine in VirtualBox? How can I import an existing VBox virtual machine in VirtualBox? The instructions say I can only do this if I have an OVO or OF file, but I don't understand this as VirtualBox machines are VBox files. Is it really the case that once you've removed a VM from the VM manager, there's no way to re-import it? I also cannot import the hard disk image, .v, through Media Manager as there seems to be no add button.
From the VirtualBox Manager window, Machine and GT, will let you open an existing VBox file. You might get errors if the files referenced in the VBox file, notably the files for the virtual disk images, aren't actually located where they're supposed to be. If you run into trouble, keep in mind that the VBox file is just an XML text file that defines the virtual machine. It's not difficult to read it, figure out what the VM settings are supposed to be, and then define a new VM from scratch with the same settings.
This box manage command line interface provides more control over VirtualBox than the GUI. You can add an existing VM by running this on a terminal. Notice, use the full path to the VBox file. Relative paths won't work among version 4.3.20 This command will only register the VM and won't copy/move any files. If you want to keep things organized, first copy/move the VM dir to your VirtualBox VMS dir and then run the register command.
I had the same issues after I moved my VMS to another location. I found out that you can just open the .vbox file with fx. Double-click or open with, of course only if the .vbox is associated with VirtualBox from the file system, File Explorer. Then it will open in VirtualBox and add it to the list for next time. If you have some path that have changed, fx shared folder, you have to edit it manually, either directly in the .vbox file or in the GUI.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.